Hi guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do a dry results video. I know that sometimes these may be a little bit boring, but sometimes I feel it's necessary to, there's a little bee, I feel it's necessary to show you what they look like whenever they've dried, because sometimes they look a little bit differently, or sometimes I notice things a little bit differently when they've dried. It is getting ready to rain. I was trying to come out here sooner, but I couldn't come outside any earlier. So I don't know if I'll get the rest of these in here or not. I have a couple of trips where I won't be at home over the next couple of months, so I think that some easy, quick videos for me to share with you while I'm still away to keep my channel kind of current is to do these dry result videos. And it also helps you see what the art looks like away from the paint that's left on the table, and it helps you see all of the little details. Here I'll show you the sides too, because the reason I did this one a second time was because it's a gallery edge canvas, and this isn't maybe my 100% favorite thing, but it's not my least favorite painting either. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's just not what I was hoping for. I kind of wanted more yellow and more of the colors to kind of stand out. They do stand out. They're not super muddied, but there is a lot of that orange blending into stuff over here that's kind of, it at first glance kind of looks almost brown, but it's not really. It's just the way the orange kind of took over. So I have a few more where I did place some more paint down on the canvas after I did, I placed some more paint on the surface after I did this one, and I did some dips, and I didn't film the creation of those dips, so you haven't seen those yet, but I want to show you the dry results of those too. So they'll be coming in just a second. Here's the first one of the dips that I did. I used, there was my hand. I used the paint that was left on the canvas, and it does look kind of brown or this goldish color, but then I swirled some more color on, like this pink tourmaline, and I just did it kind of in a swirl in the middle and dip my canvas in. So I'll go in and show you some of the details. It does look kind of brown or goldish colored because of all of the orange kind of melting into the purple maybe. I still kind of like it though. It's unique. It's not like something I would get if I did a specific type of pour. So sometimes I like to use just the leftover paints or some extra paint on top to do some dips and see what comes out of that as the paints kind of mesh together. I think with these, the sides aren't done. I think I will take my gold Posca pen and kind of color on the sides. And I think that might give it a little bit of a shine as well. So let me know what you think, and I have 3 more if I can get through them all before it starts raining. Here is another one of the dips that I did with the leftover paints, and I added that pink tourmaline, and it looks like I added some metallic cobalt and maybe some turquoise. On one of them, I think I added a little bit of red maybe too. I don't know if this one has a little bit of that red or not. It does look kind of brown around the edge, but I want to try to think that it's kind of almost a goldish orangish color, that it's not too bad. I am thinking, like I said with the last one, that I want to edge them in gold Posca pen so that maybe it'll bring out more of the colors. Since it is about to rain, I'm going to do these close-ups as quickly as I can, and then what I want to do is take a picture of each painting facing all 4 directions so that I can add it at the end of the video, so you can see kind of which way you think that you like it best. I really like this one. It's not anything in particular, it's just a dip, but I really like it. And I have 2 more, so let me know what you think, and I'll be right back. Okay, here is another one of the dips that I did with leftover paints. It looks like I added a little bit more pink on this one, and that metallic cobalt, and maybe a little bit of turquoise or light blue. I don't really remember. I didn't do these on camera. I just did these for the fun of using up those paints. And I do still have the skin left after all of my dips, and I want to try to find some kind of like a cradle board to glue it in and resin over top, or like a little shadow box or something, and see what that one looks like on its own as a different painting. It looks like there's a little bit of maybe separation or cracking there. I don't know if that's from the different types of paint being used, or if one of the paints had something in it that maybe caused that. I don't know. But I don't think that it makes that much of a difference. I don't think that it takes away from this painting for me. There's that bee again. It really likes my paintings today. I don't see, it looks, there's like little wispy pieces there, and then there is that almost where you can see between and down to the next layer of paint. So I don't mind. I think it's just part of the painting. Sometimes that really bothers me in some paintings, but like this one, it doesn't bother me. I don't really know which way it goes. I have one more to do, and like I said, I will take pictures for you and put at the end just to show you how all of these look facing all the different directions. This one I really like. This one might be my favorite of these dips. I don't know. Let me know what you think, and I have one more. So I'll be right back. Okay, and here is the last one. It's getting very windy. I'm barely going to beat the rain if I do beat the rain. But I really like this one too. I like all of these colors. This might be one of the ones where I even added more color. I don't know. I don't know which way it goes. If I do them this way with this up here, it kind of reminds me of like a side view of like butterfly wings. But kind of like this kind of reminds me of a flower. So I'll show you the details as quickly as I can and get my photos to put at the end of this. And I'm sorry this is rushed, and I'm sorry this might be kind of boring, but like I said, I'm going to not be home some this month and some next month, so I need some extra little videos so that I can remain consistent with my uploads. And these ones weren't on canvas. These weren't painted on, these ones weren't painted on camera, so you haven't seen these, and this is my only time to show you these. There looks like a little bit of green in there too. You can hear my dog because her favorite best friend is over to visit. Hold on a second. Okay, I had to stop in the middle of that, so I'll have to start over. I don't know where I was, but I'll clip that in too, and I'll go and show you the details of this one. It's just about to rain. I think it's starting. So I'll do this one as quickly as I can. I like a lot of those colors in there that are just kind of blended together, and all the cells from the silicone that was in the original paint, and from the different textures and consistencies from the different paint brands that I used onto the table to do this dip. I'm sorry that it's blowing around and I'm getting raindrops, so I will have to hurry this up. And that's all for this one. Like I said, I'll do pictures at the end. It looks like there's a blank spot of canvas right there that I didn't know noticed before, so I'll have to fill that in with something. Probably just the gold marker whenever I gold edge the sides. So let me know what you think of all of these, and thanks as always for watching. I will do a voiceover whenever I put the pictures at the end, because it's raining now and it's getting really windy and loud, so I have to go inside and finish. But I will finish my thoughts in just a minute. So I said I would do voiceover on this part to tell you the rest of my thoughts about these paintings, but I don't even really remember what the rest of my thoughts were whenever I watched this back in editing. I pretty much said what I did with these and why I'm doing this video, so I'm just talking here to fill in the space, I guess. I brought these inside because it was raining, and I had to take photos of these in my kitchen with just the overhead lighting and the flash on my camera. I took some photos with and without flash, so a couple photos might pop in here that might not be as bright as the others because they might not have been one that I used the flash with. But I had so many photos because I wanted to show you how they look in all 4 orientations for each painting, because I haven't decided which way I like most of them best. So you can decide which way you like them. And I want to thank you as always for watching all of my videos. I really appreciate all of the support that I get whenever I share any of my work with anybody. And these paintings are maybe not the best or most exciting, but they were fun for me to do because they helped me get out of a funk. I wasn't feeling quite as well as normal this week, so I enjoyed doing this set of these just for the fun of remembering that I love painting. As if it wasn't enough photos of the paintings, I have been really enjoying doing these collages out of my painting photos. I take a photo and then I crop it into a square. Then I rotate the square all 4 directions and then I put it in a collage. And then I take all 4 of those collages and put them in a larger collage. And it just helps me see my art in a different way. Like, take this one for instance. I wasn't really sure what it was. At first I thought it looked like a butterfly from a side view, but now I can kind of see a demon or a devil if you look at it in a certain orientation. And then the first one that was on here out of the collages, I kind of am reminded of trees if I look at it in a certain way. I can see like roots on one side and leaves and limbs on the other side. A couple of the others, I'm not quite sure what I see in them yet, but it just really helps me see them differently, and I'm enjoying that. So I felt like I wanted to add this extra little bonus for you at the end of this video. I haven't shared a lot of these collages. I need to start uploading the collages to my art album on my Facebook page, but I just haven't done that for a while. I haven't done a lot of stuff for a while because it's just so time consuming, but eventually I'll get around to adding more. Maybe I should just add these collages to the end of my YouTube videos. Let me know if that's something you would like for me to do so that you can get like this extra bonus view of the paintings in different ways. I really love doing these collages. I wish I knew more about digital art so that I could start so that I could do these where I could remove like the white lines in between. And I'm sorry I ran out of photos, but I'm still talking, so I guess that means it's time for me to go. And thanks as always for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye. In case you're wondering why there are still photos, I just made each one of the photos last a little bit longer since I overtalked the first amount of time that was on there. I know I don't really need to talk now. I just wanted to again say thanks as always for watching. If you've made it this far, Let me know what you think about these collages. Let me know if that's something you'd like at the end of some of my YouTube videos. And otherwise, have a blessed day.